Welcome back, guys, to Trails Through Daybreak, where last episode we swept Tharbad's entertainment district at night, witnessing Dingo and Marielle getting along famously as usual, before making our way into the Al-Jamira Hotel, ready to talk to our clients for an update. Welcome. Please make yourself at home and enjoy the services we offer during the day and throughout the night. In case you're not aware, this hotel was made possible by several investors, particularly Alsame and the Bank of Edith. Such investors expect only the absolute best in service, which we're proud to provide around the clock. Time is no object. We may be famous for our nighttime swimming, but our offerings extend well beyond that. We hope you make the most of them. If you're looking for the pool, you'll find it past the door at the far end of the right. We offer a wide variety of services there as well, so please take all the time you'd like to enjoy it. Be aware, however, some of our guests of higher stature are there as well, so I must ask you all to exercise discretion. God, they're really quite muscular, aren't you? The guards here are built. Welcome, Mr. Arkride, sir. If you're looking for Miss Lanster and Miss Fenley, you'll find them at the swimming pool. You may wish to have a word with them as you relax together.
Well,
the only reason I noticed it, of course, is it means that the character has a bit of a, a different model. So that's why I noticed. Not that I'm staring at men with broad chests all the time. But who cares if I did? The Olympics have been on. There's something fulfilling about serving some of the richer guests from the Central East once you get used to what they order. They have their own particular demands you have to stay on top of, like fruits from there that they enjoy having. It's an interesting challenge, grasping what they want and then trying to serve them something that meets those unique expectations. It's a great opportunity to flex my muscles as a bartender, that's for sure. It's probably no better place to work than here. What, you telling me you're meddling in the mines after all this time? There are plenty of other mine owners who have found great success with the help and support of Valis. Like it or not, the age of L7's dominance over buried resources is coming to an end. Not only that, I'm confident that Valis will take its profits earned from southern maritime trading and invest them in landowners like myself. Hasn't changed the fact that those people now sit at L7's doorsteps with your land under their influence. How can you be so blind? Can't you tell that you're merely being used for their shell games and nothing more? So what if I am? There's nothing that says I can't shuffle around their shells as well. I assure you, I have no intention of becoming their pawn. I'll make my fortune then move on before they try to do me in. Such arrogance. Mark my words, a mindset like that will spell your doom, and sooner than later.
Well?
Fair, I haven't lost my mind. I know full well that Valis has ambitions of its own. That doesn't mean a lord like myself can't make use of their outpourings to my own advantage. A new age is upon us. Niceties are ultimately for suckers. If my family and realm are going to prosper, we've got to get dirty. That Bashar is so full of himself. He's clearly lost sight of his own meager capabilities. It's fair to say I was definitely right to be so cautious. That said, it genuinely pains me to see him, my rival of many, many years, turn into such a mindless person. Oof. Nina is so awesome, it's amazing how hard she can get into her roles. I played a supporting role with her in Wolves Requiem. I'm telling you, it was like her character, Michelle, was really alive and standing right next to me the entire time. You probably know, but Nina plays Sheena Dirk in the upcoming movie Gloria. She made a real stir in the film industry, being able to play such a prominent white figure so naturally despite being half Eastern. If she can pull off something as tricky as that, who knows how much potential she has. Seriously, it's nuts. Off we go then to the pool, by the look of things. We're done chatting. Where's that shop? Is it upstairs? It's outside. It's outside. Guess I've got to go out to find it. The main story will advance upon entering the hotel swimming pool. I think I've done it. Whoa, so this is what a nighttime swimming pool looks like. Yes, it's a swimming pool at nighttime. It's so calm and relaxed. The view of the oasis is nice too. Don't know about calm. With all these folks drinking, I bet it can get pretty rowdy. You've seen this place. Rowdy guests get shown the door. No, they don't. Now, where are the girls? At my hotel. When on my honeymoon, there was a 50-year-old couple just banging. And they didn't get thrown out. They didn't care. They made all the noises they wanted, and everyone was just around the pool like, I mean, good on them, but still, that's not the place. And it was daytime. It wasn't even a night pool. Now, where are the girls?
Well, we meet again. Beautiful night we're having, isn't it? Are you darlings done with work for the night?
More or less, yeah. I didn't realize you'd be working here, Bamotti. Yeah, they called me in as an extra pair of hands to pitch in before the tournament. And I don't think we've met before. You are? Rosette Twinings, it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Mr. Bamotti. Hold on, are you the one contracted to work with Van? Or what are you? It's a long story. More to the point, are our actresses anywhere around here? Oh, you must mean those two. They're right over there. Having a bathing suit conversation by the look of it. Now we're talking. Two A-listers walking around in swimsuits. You love to see it.
Ah, there you are. Sorry we're a little underdressed right now.
I got half a mind to tell you two off lounging around in bikinis while we've been out there busting our butts. But coming back to a site like this makes it all worth it. I'll let it slide.
We're not wearing these for you, you know. Yeesh. We've been working pretty hard ourselves. A certain president was parading us around left and right all day. We're bushed.
Right, that bit earlier. Sorry, I should have realized that. I can certainly imagine how that would get pretty draining, doing all that meeting and greeting. Sounds like you earned your keep today.
Right back at you, girl. Hold on. Did you get another girl? It's only been a few hours.
You are Judith Lanster and Nina Fenley, if I'm not mistaken, yes? It's an honor to meet you both. My name is Rosette Twinings. I'm assisting everyone temporarily.
Okay. Well, it's nice to meet you too, Rosette.
I really can't imagine what all you've gotten up to, but all right, let's hear what happened today.
Sure thing. Here's the gist of it.
You ran into someone dangerous in the waterway and found another threatening note?
Judith, maybe keep it down?
Oh, that's wonderful, Nina. Sounds like it's gonna be pretty exciting. I can't wait.
Anyway, you guys have been through a lot today, it sounds like. The situation's getting pretty complicated at this point. And it sounds like it could be connected to the Mezzaldam Film Festival's cancellation. Yes, although that isn't confirmed at this stage. Hard to see how all of these things tie together, but one thing's for sure. Something is clearly going down. What's got me real concerned is that mysterious girl who showed up in the waterway. Can't be sure yet that she's the one sending all those notes, but we definitely can't ignore her, even putting my own circumstances aside. Yeah, especially if A's involved in all of this. So basically, long story short, you still haven't figured anything out. Is that it? So much for the Spriggan living up to the hype. You got us there? It's not what we were hoping for either. I'll be nice, Judith. They still did better than we could have expected for their first day here. If we hadn't hired them, we'd have gone into the film festival completely unprepared. I get that. I'm not saying they did absolutely nothing. I'm just trying to make clear that we need to get this figured out sooner rather than later. I mean, this joke is sending notes to locals who were just scouted now. It pisses me off. Getting a little worked up over this, aren't you? Not that I disagree, mind. Definitely. We can't let them win. You know, there's something I can't help but wonder. What is the culprit trying to accomplish? What? What do you mean? What's there to wonder? No, she's right. I don't see what this person's trying to get at myself. If all they wanted to do was cancel the film festival, it'd be quicker to just threaten a terror attack again and be done with it. But instead, they're sending these notes to individual actresses and even dancers. That's a pretty roundabout way of doing it. Huh? That's a good point. I see what you mean. the means and the ends don't appear to add up, so to speak. Even if it doesn't change the fact that the festival is still being interfered with. Yeah, I got a feeling that little contradiction is the key to all of this.
Sounds like you all are having a rather intriguing conversation.
Hey, buddy, what the hell's your Highness? I didn't realize you were here too. I'm sorry, we aren't exactly dressed for a meeting with the prince.
Oh, please. You've nothing to worry about. You two are like a pair of flowers blooming in the desert. You're the film industry's greatest treasures. Zemurious treasures. Please, bless us with your beauty as you wish. Quench the thirsts of we cast down mortal men with your presence.
You certainly have a way with words, that's for sure. Got me intrigued. Could he be...
Your Highness, please, remain respectful.
I'll tone it down, Najee, fear not. But where are my manners? Allow me to introduce myself. I am Sherid Oswald, son of Grand Prince Salman of Elsine. This is my dear and trusted secretary, Najee. Judith and Nina have informed me about you all. It appears you're handling their private business for them. If so, I'd like to consult with you all about a certain something as well, if it would not be an imposition.
All right, we're listening. First off, let me reiterate that it's a real pleasure to make your acquaintance, Prince Sherid. I wouldn't ever expect a guy as big and important as you to give some guy doing odd jobs in Calvard like me the time of day. You're too humble, Mr. Arkride. I understand you're exceedingly capable, so I wanted to make sure to talk to you. As a matter of fact, I've heard things about all of you, including your temporary help. You honor me, Your Highness. Still, can't say a swimming pool is where I expected to bump into the heir to a throne. Life's just full of surprises. I knew you were one of the sponsors for the film festival. But I can't believe someone of your stature would actually receive one of those threatening notes. Well, it's true, unfortunately. The contents are the same as the one we got. Prince got the letter 5 days ago. He's been staying at the Grand Suite. That's just about the same time as ours came in. I guess that means they were sent to both Edith and Tharbad at the same time then, huh? I initiated an investigation immediately, of course, but we still haven't determined how the note got to the prince. At the very least, it appears to have been expertly camouflaged. Sounds just like what happened with Saara when she got her note. You're referring to the dancer I recommended to Gotti, yes? I'd heard she'd received one as well. Given she was only scouted this afternoon, however, that is exceedingly swift. The timing is too perfect. I believe at this stage that we can safely rule out this being some mere prank. Do you agree? Yeah, I'm right there with you. In fact, I think it crossed that line as soon as you were sent your note, Your Highness. Yeah, whoever we're dealing with, this guy's either got guts or he's a complete dumbass. Maybe even a little bit of both. That being said, for a guy who received a threat, you seem pretty relaxed about it, Your Highness. I feel pretty confident in your lady friend there to approach the likes of us too. You are not incorrect, my friend. Truth be told, she is also my bodyguard and one of the Principality's greatest sword fighters. Quite possibly its very best. In fact, I would go so far as to reckon she outclasses even the likes of Mr. Arkride and your concierge. No kidding. To be honest, I suspected as much since first laying eyes on her. You got me there? Hard to stack up against the bodyguard serving such a hot shot. Oh, just to be clear, Van's fine. Don't need to be stiff with me. Van it is then. You are 24, yes? That makes me 3 years older than you. My god, he's a pensioner. Everything Mr. Gotti has told me about you adds up. Clearly have a lot of promise. After all, not just anyone could discern the deep, nuanced themes behind Golden Blood. I suppose I am right in thinking you've seen the limited run R17 Director's Cut. Of course, no real fan could miss it. Wish I could catch it again while I'm here too. But with my underage assistants tagging along, I can't. A shame. Makes for a real good watch. Ah, I knew you were a man of taste. I couldn't agree more. My younger sister once happened to see it as well, and I'll tell you, she was giving me the dirtiest looks for the longest time after that. Sounds like it must have been a trying time in the Asvel household. Wow, these two are like peas in a pod. You don't have to get so excited, Van, please. Well, I suppose I shouldn't be surprised that a man of his highness's stature would even know Mr. Arkride's age. I like him. He's a guy who's clearly true to himself. You don't see high and mighty rich boys as unreserved as him every day. Oh, he's a boy, is he, Aaron? Must be so tiring working with a guy like him all the time, isn't it? No, I'm used to it at this point. Hey, is that Judith Lanster? And Nina Fenley? Ah, vulgar voice. Wow, real stars out and about in their swimsuits. Only the Aljamira, I tell you. Hey, could you girls give us some autographs? Or better yet, why not come and have some fun with us, huh? Wait, we meet again. This is where you guys are staying? Of all the places. This place must take anyone who can pay if they'll let trash like this stay here. Give me a break, you're those pricks from this afternoon. What the hell are you doing here? Oh, more guests. Are these friends of yours? Not quite. We had a little business with them earlier today. Sorry, Your Highness, I'll make everyone pipe down. Like hell you will. Your luck's run out, buddy. You're in big trouble. You guys take on the dudes. We'll... Huh? Ah! Holy. She moves so fast.
Oh my! Have more young men come to play? I've gotta hand it to you all. It takes guts picking a fight with the Prince of Elsheim. Shouldn't you boys be enjoying this beautiful night elsewhere? Although, if you insist on staying, I'll be more than happy to show you all a good time.
Oh, mistake. We'll be leaving now. I wonder you're His Highness's right hand. Some quick swordplay you've got there.
It was nothing. I could have handled one such as them in my sleep.
As I said, one of the Principality's best.
No doubt. Wow, there's someone even better than Elaine and Sylphide. Guess I have a lot to learn. I'm more interested in her sword. I didn't think it was straight.
Well, with that excitement out of the way, I suppose now's as good a time as any to wrap up. I know it is not much, but I'm prepared to offer the same sum as these ladies in exchange for your services. But please, don't let my case trump theirs. Whenever you figure things out, just be sure to pass the information on to me. It was a pleasure to meet you all. I expect great things from your impromptu helper as well.
I couldn't quite figure out if it was a sword or a belt, though, that was being taken away. With the excitement having died down, the party said their goodbyes, bringing their first day in Tharbad to a close. The group made a beeline straight back to the inn. After a full day in addition to such a long drive, everyone's exhaustion was quickly catching up to them. An early night's rest was in order so as to get ready to resume their investigation the next day. Or so it seemed.
What are you talking about? The night's still young. The girls might be passing out soon, but who's to say we can't stay up and have a little after-dark fun, huh?
Kid, I envy your energy. Haven't given up on that nightclub near the casino, huh? I'm tempted to just let you loose and tell you to go have fun on your own. But I do that, and I have a feeling you'll burn half the town down. I'll tag along, as your chaperone.
Hell yeah, that's the spirit. And come on, don't act like you weren't totally down to clown.
Oh, shut it. You gotta act respectable when you get to be my age.
When do you think you two will be back?
Where the hell did you come from?
We'll make sure we're back before midnight. If you could keep the girls distracted for me while we're gone, I'd appreciate it.
As you wish, Mr. Arkride. Enjoy your night, you two.
Okay, seriously, what's the deal with that maid of yours, huh? That prince seemed extra keen on her for some reason too. So it wasn't just me who noticed, huh? But given her employment background, maybe it's not so weird the word about it gets around. For real? You sure are trusting this woman you have a shady-ass contract with too, you know? Today was your first time actually meeting her, wasn't it? Yeah, but we've been in touch back and forth for about 3 years now. It's not like I don't know her at all. But never mind that. Let's have our own little peek and then head straight back. We don't want the girls worrying about us. You sound like an old dad fretting over his daughter. I'm not that old, damn it. Oh yeah, better make sure I go prepared. Huh? What are you doing? Let's hurry up and go in already.
Oh, yeah! This music's my jam!
Not this way.
When we come this far, might as well make our way in. Going to the nightclub. What are we gonna see here? Nightclub Lelouch. 12 rated, by the way. Nothing, that's why. It's just bars. Pole dance bars. There's no one in here. What? Okay, we'll take it in turns, Aaron. You dance for me first, and then I'll dance for you second. Hell yeah! Now this is how you run a club! Let's find some empty seats and get our asses in them already. I'll have a Tharbad night. What about you? I'll take an Alexander. Extra nutmeg. As you wish, sirs. You're nothing if not consistent, aren't you? What can I say? You gotta have it with nutmeg. It's pretty damn good, you know? Some interesting get-up. What was that?
Oh, the women here are exquisite. Wouldn't you agree?
Wait, what are...
Oh, come now, darling. Don't go lighting up in here. I'm sorry, dear. He's just had a little much to drink, is all. Still, there's something to be said for the occasional indulgence.
Just so. It's been some time since I last found myself in this city. It's shaping up to be a good stay. And I, for one, plan to make the most of it.
We should leave some parting gifts here as well for such a lovely time. It's only polite. The only question is, what sort of presents young ladies like these days?
Now that's what I'm talking about. I couldn't take my eyes off that dancing. And now, the woman you've all been waiting for.
Hey. Hey, pay attention! It's the woman we've all been waiting for. What? What's the big...
Here she is, ladies and gentlemen, tonight's star! Tharbad's most beautiful nocturnal butterfly, handpicked to take part in the upcoming Carnal Cavalcade. It's... Lady Saara! You won't want to miss this. This could be her last performance here if her debut at the film festival makes a splash. They say nobody's managed to take this vixen home. If anyone hopes to break that streak, tonight's your last shot. But enough from me. Cue the music.
I can do that. Ah, so you got debts to pay.
Yeah. My sister and I, we're not originally from Calvard. We grew up in a town in the Central East. When Shahina was still little, my parents had a hard time making ends meet and borrowed money from some unsavory characters. Once my parents passed on, I tried to run away with Shahina, and we ended up here.
I'm guessing your peace and quiet didn't last long and they were banging on your door soon enough. Chasing you all the way out here. Those must have been some bad dues your parents borrowed from. The fact you've got this side hustle too and still haven't paid it off says a lot.
I know. It's not something I'm exactly proud of.
Why? There's nothing to be ashamed of. It's not like you've had to go and sell your body or anything. Hell, even if you did, you'd just be doing what you had to in order to survive.
To be completely honest, that's exactly how they wanted me to pay them back, at first. But I heard about Calvard and its system for absolving debts taken up by one's parents. When I thought about it, though, doing either one of those things would feel like I'd be renouncing their memories.
So you decided to repay them with the dancing you'd picked up in the family. I get it. The way I see it, as long as those guys get their money back, they really can't complain how you make it. No wonder you were so hesitant on bringing in the guild earlier.
More or less. I appreciate what they do, but I have to imagine they'd recommend I get the debt forgiven and, well, it's stupid to be so proud over something like this. I know.
It's not exactly the most elegant way to go about things, to be sure. From the way you're talking, I'm guessing you haven't said anything to your sister. Not just about your other job, but the debt itself.
It's hard to tell her everything this far in, you know. Plus, there's actually some light at the end of the tunnel now. Once I get my commission for taking part in the Carnal Cavalcade, I should be able to pay the remainder off.
Ah, so that's what you've got planned, huh? Man, I just do not get it. Why does everybody around me seem to always pick the path of most resistance? Wouldn't it be smart to take it easy as best you can and try to coast through life? Speak for yourself. When someone set their mind on something, it's pretty damn hard to shake them off it. Anyway, I think things will be okay with Shahina if you tell her. Might get a little mad at you for keeping it a secret, but she's mature enough to know you did it out of love for her. You just focus on the prey for the time being. Let the rest of us worry about that dumb old note. I'd be lying if I said what I saw back there wasn't hot. But more than that, I could tell there was real art you put into it. Oh, and don't worry about paying us any commission. That dance was all the reward fine young men like us could need.
Aw, Van. All right, I won't worry about it. I'll make sure to knock them dead tomorrow. You won't want to miss it.
God damn, this guy never misses a beat.
Now you've done it!
Huh? What the?
Yo, what's your Hey, I know you. I've seen you in the tabloids.
I am so disappointed in you, Spriggan. You're dragging this poor woman around town all night, only to make her cry. Have you no shame? I always knew you were a good-for-nothing, and this proves it.
You were watching this whole time. Don't you have anything better to do? You know, they call it beauty sleep for a reason, right? You'll age fast if you keep pulling all-nighters like this.
Excuse me? Thanks for calling me old when I'm not!
I didn't say that! Quit putting words in my mouth!
Sorry to interrupt, but I think this is all a big
Whatever. There's no reasoning with you. In the name of Adios, I'll kick you straight to Gehenna, you unrepentant philanderer!
So you're the thief that's been causing all that mayhem in Edith, huh? Wait a sec. Save the chit-chat for later. Here she comes. Next kink is voyeurism.
He won't get away!
It's Fat and Thief Grim Cat.
Shark boost to get the upper hand.
This'll hurt.
Say your prayers, buddy.
Oh, I cancel, and then I use heated roar first.
Here goes. This'll hurt.
Come here, kitty cat.
Use a sharp boost to get the upper hand. Activating skill.
Over here.
Go time!
Energy output at maximum.
Oh no, cancel again. A Wangong first.
Buddy.
Send you flying! You'll be sorry for that!
Yes, you will.
Now's a good time to boost.
This sucker!
Energy output activating skill.
Falcon talent! Get out of here!
Bring it on.
Pretty decent starting damage there, wasn't it?
This'll hurt.
Give it up already.
Now you will fart! Aerial Buster!
I will win. Twilight kick.
Bring it on.
Don't you be kissing me.
This'll hurt.
Aerial Buster!
That all you've got?
What? You left? That all you got and you left? That's not how this works. That all you got? Damn, she's pretty good. Just calm down already. You got it all wrong.
Calm down? Calm down? I was such a fool thinking you were anywhere near decent. Nina needs to wake up to the truth, and I'll do whatever.
Stop! You're making a mistake!
What are you doing? Get out of the way! I'm here to give them their just.
You're wrong. Van and Aaron were just walking me home. I was just telling them about my life and got a little emotional in front of them. That's all.
It's okay. You don't have to put on a brave face anymore. It must have been so hard dealing with...
What?
Seriously? Huh. All right. I'll let you off the hook this time. But next time you make some poor girl cry, there'll be hell to pay. Got it? You better remember that.
What was that all about? Beats me. Looked like someone was playing dress up as that infamous fan of Thief and got a little too into a role. Hey, you thinking what I'm thinking? Yeah, sure look like her. Look, let it go. I'm sure she has her reasons for doing it. Digging into it would just cause us headaches. Unreal.
Well, what you think? Like what you saw?
That I did. They were just as I'd hoped. Moreover, our surprise guests appear to be greatly anticipating what's to come. I think it's time we turn up the heat, don't you? Perhaps with a golden frenzy to instill some proper fear.
Oh, I agree completely, boss.